What up, YouTube? Haven't made an update in a while. It's raining outside. Here in Indy, it's like April 10th. It's been probably a month or two since I made an update. But the CBR is gone. Got that bike finished, rode the wheels off of it, and one of my neighbors, they had to have it, so ended up selling it. Probably put like 400 miles on it, mostly in the cold. But anyways, here, let me shoot the video like this, probably better. Ended up with this thing here. Anybody know what that is? Yeah, you know what that is. That is zx12r. I actually picked this bike up for cheaper than I sold the CBR for. This thing has like brand new tires on it and full muzzy. It's not just a slip-on, it's the muzzy header and all that. Or so I was told. I don't know. It's got a power commander, it's got a K&N. It is missing the side panels. Bike's never been wrecked, but the guy I got it from said that when he put the full muzzy on there, it burnt the two side fairings. So I picked some up. I've been doing the body work on those, which I'll show in a later update. But this bike is missing a couple bolts. I think it's just missing those two bolts, as far as I know. I rode this bike. I probably put like 50 miles on it. It's really badass. It's got a power commander. It's got like 35,000 miles on it. It's kind of high, but the way that the bike ran and sounded, I went ahead and picked it up. The guy told me that it was rebuilt like 4,000 miles ago. So, I'm trying to get the seat open here so I can show you. Set this down for a minute. Okay, back to the action. There's the power commander. It's professionally installed. The guy I got this bike from said he was selling it because he had to move. Didn't want to sell it, and he's had it since it had 11,000 miles on it. He put like about 23,000 miles, and it's always been a good bike, but sort of getting clapped out and wasn't as fast as it used to be. So he rebuilt the mileage, or the motor, when it had about 30,000 miles. That's the story I'm being told. I don't know. From what I can tell, the bike is, it runs sweet. I mean, it is just super sweet. It does have some light scratches in it, like here, and this zipper guard is all chewed up. It's doing its job. It's got some goofy shit like this, and this cell phone holder. I don't know what's up with that, but, I mean, for the most part, it's got the original levers. These bar ends, there's not a scratch. There's not a scratch on the levers. There's no scratch anywhere on the bike. There's some discoloration there. I mean, it's been rode, but as far as I know, it's never been down, and it doesn't look like it's been down. There's no leaks. There's no taps. The one issue that I'm having with the bike right now is the neutral light. When the bike's cold and it's set for a day, the neutral light will come on. After it gets warmed up and I take it for a ride, the neutral light won't come on. I don't know what's up with it. Let me see if I can get this one-handed here. I'm gonna set this down. See, like right now, the neutral light's not on. I don't know. I've done some reading on it, and it says that it's a pretty easy fix. I just wasn't really into taking the bike apart at this point. Just didn't want to, so I haven't messed with it. I'm gonna start it up here. It is cold. It's all the way cold. It's all the way cold. So it kind of cams a little bit. Some of the see, the neutral light just popped on. But I'm just gonna put the listen close to the motor here. Pretty nice bike for what I got in it. My old lady was ready to kill me. She thought she was going to take my CBR money and go buy a fucking 5 Coach purses or some stupid shit. So she was pissed the whole way home after I picked this bike up. You know, because I promised her I wasn't going to buy it on the way there. But if I wasn't going to buy it, why would I even go look at it? Anyways, yeah. Got some other stuff going on here. This is a long video, I realize. It's already 8 minutes. The Harley, still having some tank problems, and the ring gear, it was screwing up. It had a bunch of teeth missing and shit, and the starter wouldn't work. You had to kick it, and it's just getting real fucking annoying. So here's the old ring gear. All those, that's where I cut it off. Of course, you know, back in the 70s they welded this shit together, but you can see there's some teeth missing there, and over here it was blowed out. There's teeth missing there. You know, it's pretty bad. So I got all this shit over here. I got a new ring gear. I've had the new ring gear for probably 2 or 3 months. It's down there. There's all the shit. This is a another little toy. Anybody know what that is? That is a 86 250R. Guy told me he's running 130 octane in it. I don't know. It smells like fucking alcohol when it runs. It's got some crazy compression. He said it was just rebuilt. Well, it was rebuilt a couple years ago, and he's barely rode it. Like maybe 2 hours or something. So it's a pretty nice little bike. And of course, you know, the Gixxer, a fucking old papal. Anyways, I just figured I'd make an update. Probably do a video on the neutral light when I fix it. It's a gear indicator switch in there. And I'll do a video of this as I get it going. I got the tanks right there. One of them sitting in acetone, the other one's sitting in apple cider vinegar. One's rusty, but doesn't have the tank seal shit that I would never recommend using. And the other one does have the tank seal bullshit that I would never recommend using. Anyways, I had a lot of fueling problems with this bike. You know, some days it would run like a champ, and other days it would leave you stranded. So I decided to tear it down and go at it, but I've been working a lot lately. Just hadn't had a whole lot of time to mess with shit. You know, I got 2 kids, and the old lady never wants me to come out and mess with bikes, but she sure does love to ride them, and she sure does love to spend the money when I sell them. So, anywho, figured I'd make a little update and just show you what's going on here. I picked up this bullshit fender. I don't know. It's out of boredom, I guess. Didn't have to get it, but oh well. Yeah, I wanted to add too that before I quit, I searched on eBay and all over. I could not find these fairings anywhere. I mean, I seen some on eBay. There was a couple on eBay, unpainted, you know, like half-ass knockoff fairings, and they were like $200 a side. Or, you know, there was one that was all rashed up and broke and cracked into pieces, and it was like, I want to say like $140 for one side. So I ended up finding some green ones locally, OEM, and one of them was rashed up. One just had some scratches on it, but sanded them down. I think I did like $150 to rough them up, and I filled the rash in with some stage 3 Bondo, and been hitting it with some 220 to smooth it out. I think I'll finish up with like some probably 400 just to get it real good and glossy. I'm gonna go with the original color just because, I mean, this thing is so slick. I mean, the guy that I got the fairings from, he owns a bike shop, and he said that, you know, most people wreck these bikes and die, or the bike's dead and it's never revived. So he was like, "How's your nose cone?" And I was like, "Man, the nose is perfect." I mean, it is just, it's perfect. There's some little dumb shit like this. Fuck, I don't know. I probably did that, loading it or unloading it, or who knows. Yeah, it's dirty. It's dusty. The grips are shitty. But, I mean, yeah. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Get with you on the next one. Peace.